Yes, and I love you for sure. I like the sterling silver and the 14 karat gold around that marcasite, giving it a two-toned look. Suzanne and Charlotte, you're almost home. You just have to confirm. Our good bidder from Indiana is back. Hello. And if you are brand new, you will receive a gift with us as well. You get the Insider's Guide to Buying Gems and Jewelry. Now we're a little upside down. You need to know there's 32 people and only 20 rings, so I wouldn't wait. You want to confirm right away, especially if you're new. You get this $13 book and the ring for $22. So that's just a nice way to introduce you to what we do here at GemsTV, to get you involved, to get you excited, and you become a really great form of advertising for us. So thanks again for watching. Just $22. The ceramic ring is coming up next. We've got some carnelian earrings. Oh, and then we move into a little amethyst feature where we've got 4 or 5 amethysts that are amazing. So February babies, if you've got a little birthday money burning a hole in your pocket, stick around. This is your show. Hold the lines. Newbies, when you press the number 1 key and confirm, you'll get your ring and your book for that low, low price. All right, you might, if you miss out on the marcasite ring, you might want to hang on and say, hey, me too, on that sweet little pink ceramic. Is this not just screaming Easter time? And it also comes in size 7 and size 8. It's 70501. We do have size 7 and size 8. The size 8, there's only a few dozen remaining. Let's get excited and play for a beautiful ceramic ring. Cool as a cucumber, very nice and sweet. The color of cotton candy and bubble gum and Easter Sunday. It's faceted. And if you do happen to have a pink ceramic timepiece, it's a perfect ring to match. I look at these and I think of young girls, you know, like maybe your granddaughter, your daughter. It's very sleek for the contemporary customer, Texas, 3 times over on the phone line. You guys are going to be shocked. It's only $14. Now think about it. If you're a brand new customer, that's quite a bargain. You can get a $13 book and a ring for $14. It's pretty great. It's a great way to get you interested in what we've got going on this weekend. This is a little sneak preview of the $18 million spring inventory clearance sale that's going to be happening all weekend long. So tomorrow it starts officially, but I thought why not bring out some extra special values tonight. So $14 for your granddaughter, for your daughter. Fun little thing for Easter time, for springtime. Pink is a beautiful shade. Pink is sweet and soft, and you know, the thing about ceramic, too, is it's virtually flawless. Size 7 and size 8. Sylvia, Jeannie, there's a gentleman from Austin, Texas. I lived there for about a year and a half there on the phone lines. We've got Georgia there. I love Austin, by the way. Such a great city, beautiful city. Will you get in on time? Well, you'll never know unless you make that phone call. Making the phone call is as simple as dialing the telephone number at the bottom of your screen. And girls, if you can't see a telephone number because your husband's got your TV set up so it's in stretch, you know, that widescreen format, you can use this telephone number. I'll give you a special one for you. You can use 888-436-7882 to get in on these values. So 1 minute or sellout. Again, we're moving very, very quickly. Me too. And you know what? Who wouldn't? This is going to be a fantastic way to soften up your look. If you're wearing a lot of menswear looks this springtime, you're really going to love this with a pinstripe suit. I think the beauty of it is you mix the juxtapositions of the styles. Maybe you wear it with leather. Perhaps you wear it with a real buttoned-up business suit. It's sweet, soft, and pretty. A friendship ring, a promise ring, a gift for a bridesmaid, perhaps. Size 7 and size 8 offers you some opportunities. You could wear it on index fingers or even as a thumb ring if you can wear a size 8 or a 7 on your thumb. We have about 20 seconds. Everybody on the phone lines will be a winner, and room for maybe 1 or 2 more callers if you want to squeeze in here fast. Next up, another inexpensive item coming your way, some carnelian and marcasite earrings. Come on up, I'll show you. These earrings are very, very inexpensive. You might want to start dialing on those now with $14 on the table here. And 4 seconds, hold the line. We'll accommodate as many of you as we can while supplies last on the pink ceramic. So I like these earrings a bunch. These earrings are in sterling silver. The thing I like about them is a lot of times carnelian can be very casual, but this with marcasite and with that little touch of sterling silver, it takes it to a whole different place, doesn't it? These are item number 70661. And the pear-shaped carnelians are 7.65 carats. They're Indian carnelians, about 1.3 grams of 0.925 sterling silver. Let's play. This is the last of our super inexpensive items. However, everything's on sale. Again, we're kicking off, giving you a little sneak preview of the weekend where we're doing an $18 million inventory clearance. We've been trying to accommodate some of your requests along the line, like one of you asked for a really special tanzanite, so we brought it out at the top of the hour. Also, somebody was asking for some silver hoops. We've got those a little bit later in the show. We really do try to accommodate when we can. Keep those requests coming. We'll help as much and as often as we can. So there's only 20 to play. Email us here at chat@gemstv.com and we'll see what we can do. Get ready to crash, batten down the hatches because $100 isn't even close. That beautiful burnt umber color, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and a free phone call. It all adds up to great savings for you. Yeah, see what I mean? $16. So we wanted to get your attention initially. We wanted to show you that you can afford to shop here. Everybody can. And again, new buyers, if you've never shopped with us before, for $16 you receive a wonderful book full of great information and a wonderful pair of earrings. You know, thinking ahead to the holidays, I know it seems like a long ways away, but you're going to be shopping Christmas in July before you know it. Why wait till July? For $16, you might want to start now. Or even if you just have one outfit, one sundress, one particular top that you think these are going to work with, this is genuine gemstone jewelry for costume jewelry pricing. So Candy and Faye and Harley and Elizabeth and Antoinette and Victoria and Greta and Terry, you guys are all doing the right thing. You just have to press the number 1 or number 9 key now. Kathleen now joining us from California. When they're gone, they're gone. Let me give you a measure. You saw them on my ear already. But these are about 1 inch and maybe 1/8. Call fast and then don't give up. Hold the line. Even though we're going to close the game here in just a moment and move on, everybody on the phone lines, including Angeline, Juanita, Audrey, new buyers, you guys will all win as long as you don't give up. Don't give up. Don't hang up. You have to confirm by pressing the number 1 or the number 9 key. So my next presentation is in Amethyst, and it's a really great ring where we're going to play it as a customer appreciation special at the lowest price ever. Let's have some fun. What do you say? You got a little birthday money burning a hole in your pocket? Well, Amethyst, for the February babies, you got to have it for luck, don't you? It's said to be lucky if you wear your birthstone. It's a cushion that's 2.79 carats, 16 round diamonds, and 2.39 grams, get this, of white gold. We're about to take you to a sterling silver price for white gold and lower than it has ever been, which is going to be tough. I don't mind telling you, it's not going to be easy to take it to the lowest price ever because we actually had deemed this a customer appreciation game, a top of the hour special a little bit ago, and we're going to beat that price even. So, you know, those are always selected very, very gingerly, very carefully. And then just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got a pendant that coordinates really beautiful in the next game, Heidi. So we'll start here. Yes, ma'am? Isn't that something? That is creative bookkeeping, and I love it. Indeed, I love that. All right, bring me some more of that. You're about to get treated to something really wild. Talk about a little creative finance, a little creative bookkeeping. I want to show you where it used to be, and then we're going to take it down to a wonderful sale price. Beautiful, beautiful faceting. $425 is the old price. And in fact, if you've been in the real world of jewelry, you know that would be a price that we'd expect to pay in retail on something like this. But this is not your price. I know. We adopted this not too long ago. I think it was Barb and I, wasn't it, Stacy, that made it a top of the hour special? We had a good time. In fact, check this out. $411, no more. Joyce, we have customers from Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, Illinois. You guys are going to love this. $219. But guess what? Not done yet. That's right. We're going to take another crash. I just need a few more of you on the phone lines to make this happen. I want these shows to move really quickly. And so if you see a style you like, make sure you're on the phone lines early. Here's what's happening next, and it really coordinates nicely. It's so beautiful and different. $219. Indeed. Now, I want to let you know that this has at one point been $199. It's been just slightly under $200 in the past, but check this out. Lowest price ever, below employee pricing, down to $188. Now, the motivation here is to not only get you to buy this ring, but to come back and take a second glance at the pendant. You're going to love these together. Talk about a wonderful chance, Louise. You know, Sharon, you're going to love this ring. I have no doubt that it's going to look great in Jensen Beach, Eileen. It's just a beauty. I mean, I love the cut of the checkerboard faceting. It's in gold. It is not in sterling silver. This ring has such a princess type style. There's almost a quarter carat in diamonds. 2.39 grams of white gold. Yes, a fantastic buy. You got it for $188. Hold the phone lines, and you could still be a winner. So this pendant, you know how some people take better pictures than other people do? They're more photogenic than other people are. Well, this pendant is one of those little guys. I think it's even better in person. But hopefully you can see that rich grape color. That amethyst opal is 3.67 carats. Mark really is drawn to it, our floor manager. He sees a lot of jewelry. There's 115 black diamonds here. I want to put it on a creamy background so you get a better look. The cutouts are like magic on this piece. This is so incredible. The design is what really attracts me, and I think you deserve this. I really do. It's going to be a wonderful piece for you. It's a 12 by 10 amethyst. Oh, yeah. I don't know about you, but I just yearn to see the new things, you know, the newness. And I don't know that this has been seen, but just a handful of times. It's in 14 karat white gold. There's about 4.5 grams of white gold. The amethyst is 3.67, and again, 115 diamonds. It has only been seen one time. It is new within the last 30 days, and we're loving it. I want to show you the original price. Awesome. Oh, it's just so different, isn't it? $549. Good job, everybody. So you got the ring for under $200. You get this now for $549. And I'll tell you what, just for saying thank you for being so aggressive in your bidding in that last game, we'll take another $100 off. So we went down to $449. It's about 1 3/8 inches from the top to the bottom. Oh yeah, it's really intriguing. And about 1 inch left to right. Love the design, don't you? Indiana and Washington and Oregon and Georgia. Lots of Georgians. Speaking of Georgia, if you guys see my friend Tracy Edwards around, make sure you say hello. Down to $397. She just moved back. She's in Atlanta, so watch out. I love Atlanta too. It's a fun city. 4 chances, $397, solid 14 karat gold. Yeah. Big, beautiful barrel. It's actually a double bale. So if you wanted to put that, on an Omega, let me just, while I'm thinking about it, mention something. We had a number of requests for us to bring back the Omega that we saw earlier, and then somebody asked for a different style. Well, we got the 14 karat gold version that's going to be coming up. That's right, the solid gold one, not the one that's silver and 14 karat over it, but the solid gold Omega. And here's the best news. We got a new price on it. I got to hold this up, and I'll tell you what, I love this design. I just think it's really, really pretty. Oh, you know what, Stacey? You know what? We only have 2 left. There's 22 people on the phones. Let's just blow them out of here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take one more crash. 17 of you on the phones, 2 chances remaining. Honestly, probably wouldn't have had to take an extra crash, but why not? Let's make them all go away. $2.99. The more we sell, the less I count, and I don't like counting jewelry. I don't clean my own closet. So, we have an inventory coming up. I'd much rather have you guys wear it than have to have us count it. That's the way I look at it. So, Lisa from Tennessee, Georgia, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Texas, California. 1 chance left. Lowest price ever. Relatively new piece B, and it's only $2.99. Beatrice from California, she's talking to a network representative. Who else is going to join her in the pursuit of this beautiful pendant? Will it be Dolores from Louisiana? Could be. I like it a lot. Again, it's hard to see it really in person. Those are black diamonds against that beautiful amethyst. The amethyst is bezel set. I think it's really special. I have to give you a 10-second warning. We're going to take the offer off the table in 10 seconds time. Those of you that are on the phones right now can confirm and win, but there's only 1 chance left, and I wish you the best. As long as you're on the phone line before we close the game, we'll honor the price. But guys, if you want in here quick, you better dial. Beatrice, I would press that number 9 key. Okay. So that was exciting and fun. We're in a little amethyst feature. I actually have 2 more amethysts to go. This is one of my favorites, actually. It's Rose de France amethyst. Rose de France amethyst, pink amethyst, perfect for spring. But the thing that's really interesting is that you can see all the way to the bottom of the setting. Let me turn it around to share with you. It's got this wonderful workmanship here, and they did that by design. So they're proud of the clarity and the color and the transparency. The gemstone that surrounds it, guys, is ruby. Ruby. What an unusual ring. And for the next 2 minutes, 71591 is available. 5.45 carats set in 14 karat gold. There's about 3 grams of gold. 38 round rubies for 27 points. The rubies are from Madagascar. The octagon is 5.18 carats. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking $400, $500, $600. That is not the case. Washington, way to come in nice and early, driving that price down for everybody else. $193, under $200. This is such a fresh breath of springtime, isn't it? With that beautiful, soft, rosy amethyst, that beautiful pink color, and then the gorgeous red surrounding it. The red surrounding it in rubies really brings out that lavender color, doesn't it? It looks like kunzite. I believe it looks like kunzite, but we're not done. So how many callers do you need? Oh, they're already there. That's excellent. We'll take that crash, and anybody else who might want to get in here should call now. $143. Excellent opportunity here. I think anytime you can buy jewelry for under $200 and it's something that really speaks to you, you should go for it. But this is a little bit more fancy than a plain Jane $199er, isn't it? Usually $199 jewelry in the stores is usually just a simple solitaire in a simple, ordinary setting. This has a little more jazz, a little more snazz. You know, I like it. A little more flash for the cash. Indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe in one more game. What do you think? Yeah, sound good? I'm really sorry that I forgot about the ruby pendant. We'll play it in one more game. I lost track of time. I've been having such a good time. So stick around. That ruby pendant I promised you is coming up in just one game's time. I want to finish this little amethyst feature before we get into that. So Karen Lee, Victoria, Linda, looks like a gentleman from Texas, California. You guys need to confirm. Denise now checking in from Texas. It's a good idea to confirm now before we get too limited. We've got about 20 seconds on the clock. 5 carats divided into 143 is about $30 a carat, and that's disregarding the gold and the rubies. So it's a very unusual piece, one that's reasonable, and certainly more of a designer look, isn't it, with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. This is it. Final offer, final price. Seconds remaining. Hold that line. We'll accommodate as many of you as we can. All right. So the final of my little amethyst feature is this ring. And after this, we will play the ruby pendant that I promised. This is amethyst and white topaz. The color is somewhere in between a really grapey amethyst and a rose de France. It's kind of right smack dab in the middle. In fact, I would describe it as a royal kunzite color. It's broad, 6.72 grams of sterling silver this time around. The octagon is 5.59 carats, or 16 round white topaz. Last in stock. Attention all web bidders. You certainly can play in this game, just don't forget to check out, okay? We've got our eye on shopping carts, and this weekend is going to be really, really tight. You're going to want to make sure that the minute you put something in a cart, that you make sure you check out. Joyce from Georgia checking in nice and early. Again, sterling silver on the shoulder. Nice clarity, beautiful color. It's definitely got a distinctive styling, doesn't it? Very strong. This looks actually a little bit bigger than 14 by 10 to me, but that's what our information says, so let's give it a measure so you get a better point of reference. A little bit more than a half of an inch, maybe 9/16, and we're looking at 2, 4, 6, yeah, about 3/8. Nice look, big style, definitely bold. For the big bold customer, Linda, Kathleen in the house. Great to see you girls there. Good evening, Nilsson. Hello, newbies, and Joyce from Georgia standing by. We're on the right track. Just a few more callers and we'll be able to go where we want to go. See, this is a live and interactive shopping channel, Lynn, so you did it right by calling now. When we see you on the phone lines, we can take a heftier crash. We can sell it less expensively if we know we're going to sell them quicker. So that's the whole philosophy behind what we do. You're watching GemsTV. We are your source for genuine gemstone jewelry, but Linda and Audrey, they already know all about that, don't they? Hey, sir from California, good taste. $47. Big and bold. From a distance you can see it. And yeah, if you just have a little birthday money burning a hole in your pocket, this is a great way to invest it, isn't it? Live a little bit. When's the last time you treated yourself and really felt good about something or got excited waiting for something to come delivered in the mail? We forget sometimes about how exciting it is to shop on TV for the first time. I'm the same way. Yes, absolutely. So new buyers, you're going to get not only the ring for $47, but if you press the number 1 key now, you're also going to receive the book, the free book, our gift to you new customers, the Insider's Guide to Buying Gems and Jewelry, a $13 retail value. Every new customer does receive the book and the ring for this price, for $47. There's lots of great opportunities to shop here at GemsTV, and once you get the hang of it, it's very, very simple and easy. I mean, look at Diana. She does a lot of shopping with us. Linda and Donna, Bessie from Pennsylvania. You know what to do, girls. You got to press the number 1 or the number 9. The number 1 is reserved for new customers. The number 9 is for folks that can use Gems Express. Coming up in the next game, I have got the ruby pendant that I promised you. Beautiful white gold. Well, let's play. So you might want to consider this with that ring you bought just a little bit ago. You know, the rose de France that had the rubies surrounding it? This is a beautiful ruby pendant. You've seen very few rubies today, isn't it true? We have actually 11 to play Madagascan rubies. The center oval is 76 points. We've got ruby rounds in 3 additional sizes and 20 round diamonds for about another 11 points in diamonds. 2 grams of white gold. This one is in white gold, girls. July will be here before you know it. This is the July Baby's Birthstone. Many of you checking in nice and early. You know how we play. When you get on the phone lines nice and quick, you get a better price in this current game. If you're on hold from the last game, hold that line. You know, since about Monday afternoon, we have had lots of folks coming in and pressing the number 1 key. You're going to want to try to use Gems Express if you can, especially this weekend. Gems Express, definitely the way to go. 11 chances. Definitely, and the last of stock, and that's why Anna, she comes in quick. Joyce and Gina, you need to confirm. If you're on hold, you got a good situation here, so we'll count you in while supplies last. You got a really good chance of winning. But the number 9 key is definitely the way to go. Down to 198. It's not a small pendant, not by any stretch of the imagination. You get lots of sparkle, lots of look, very strong color in that ruby too. We're in single-digit danger almost immediately. It's in solid gold for 198. It's a nice size piece, isn't it? Are you missing a ruby pendant to go with a ruby ring that you love? Or maybe the lady that you love doesn't wear a lot of colored gemstone jewelry at all. I know you're on hold, but don't worry about it. We'll get to you just as soon as we can. The hold is going to be about 2 minutes in length, but you should get yours as long as you don't hang up. Don't hang up now. 198, we'll bring it on home. We supply the red and the white. You supply the blue. Ida, press the number 1 or 9, and you're the winner, 198. Okay, so we've got some really sweet little treats put together for you. And this is very organic in nature. It's very pretty. It reminds me almost of a Texas cactus. It's white topaz, and they say it's a butterfly. I don't know if I see the butterfly so much. Do you guys see that? Oh, yeah, I guess they are. They're kind of stacked on one another. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in all. Oh, now I see it. Just took me a minute. I say we blow these out of here. This is a beautiful piece. It's going to go really with pretty much everything you own. 1 5/8 of an inch from the top to the bottom. It looks a little like a poodle. I know, I was thinking the same thing. It's very abstract, isn't it? Very sweet. Yet it almost looks like a little mouse looking over his shoulder, doesn't it? Yeah, just like that. Anyway, I think it's a very interesting piece, and I think you'll love the design as well. Again, it's done in sterling silver, which means it's going to be very affordable. It's a pendant. Put on any chain you'd like. Butterflies are symbolic to so many people. My mother, she believes that whenever she sees a butterfly, it's my brother trying to communicate from the other side. $89, and it's a nice big piece. If you love the great outdoors, maybe you love to go to a butterfly garden. There's Cypress Gardens is so much fun to visit, or used to be so much fun to visit when I lived there. I loved going to the butterfly gardens. I mean, you can see all the glamour attached to this. It's got a great big look for the money, you have to admit. And it's all done in white topaz. 7 chances, and look at this, we dip on down to $70 as 9 drops on down to 8. Folks that are coming in are confirming almost immediately. Pristine and sparkling and clean and bright. They call this the Great Pretender because no matter what you wear it with, it always seems to work. It's a natural and beautiful gemstone that actually has thousands of years of history, doesn't it? 4 chances, $60. Now this little feature that is put together now combines not only white topaz, but diamonds. Those earrings are coming up in the next game if you're looking for a reason to buy. They are in diamonds. We've also got a fancy sapphire bracelet that's going to be coming up in a matter of moments. All the colors of the rainbow. Not shocked at all. That's going to be happening in just a little while. So much fun. So here we go for the next 60 seconds. We take it down to an unprecedented, unheard of price. Boy, you're happy, aren't you, California, and the new buyer who are getting this at such a steal of a deal. Good for you, everybody. Hold the lines, and we'll see what we can do as we drop on down to 3. Victoria from Georgia, Pennsylvania now in the game. You want to confirm right now by pressing again that number 1 or number 9 key, like Salt Lake City just did, and they win. So Salt Lake City will take the next one off the table. Who's going to step up here? We have room for just a few more people to verify. Seconds on the clock. Tick-tock. The diamond earrings. I'm thinking we should have some fun with those. I mean, you go into a store looking for diamond earrings, don't you expect to pay, oh, I don't know, $500, $600 when you're talking about carat weights of 1/3 of a carat? Well, these 1/3 of a carat beautiful Art Deco style earrings are going to be very, very inexpensive. I hope you can stick around. We have just seconds to play here. 3 chances, 2 now. Gloria from California coming in just in the nick of time. Hold the phone lines, and the diamond earrings are next. So there are a few different things that I have a passion for in the world of jewelry, and one of the things is heritage pieces, things that are passed down through the family. Art Deco jewelry, this definitely has the strong substance and style, the angular lines. It's 60867. It's 1/3 of a carat in eye clean, near colorless diamonds with about 4 1/3 grams of white gold. Gorgeous design. I mean, it looks like you bought them at an estate sale, and we're going to have some fun with these. Now, if I were to guarantee you $500 or less, would that be enough to get you to the phone? Because I can say that with pretty good clarity, that $499 would be wonderful and doable. So $499 is where we'll begin, and again, we'll see how low we can go based on your demand, all right? We accept Visa, Master, American Express, and Discover Card. These are on a lever back wire. You can dance the night away. As bridal jewelry, you can hug everybody in sight and not lose a diamond earring. Shepherd's hooks are okay, but a lot of the problems with shepherd hooks lie in talking on the phone, dancing, hugging, all of that. First pair is gone. Somebody else evidently loves Art Deco jewelry the way that I do. This is a really good sign for the rest of you, too, for getting a great, great price. So $499, what do you think? Not even close. Let's say we went $449 or even $399. If $399 is enough to get you to the phone, most definitely dial, because we're going lower still. In fact, those half a dozen of you that are on the phones may want to confirm right now. Confirm by pressing the number 1 or the number 9, because never did I think that these beautiful diamond earrings, which I personally have never seen before, and neither is my producer, for $249, I think are a heck of a deal. Yeah, about 1/3 of a carat. I love them. I think they're really chic. And look how they're going to frame your face. A kite style, perfect for spring, but it's that Art Deco flair that really draws me to these. They're all in gold, white gold for $249. Again, I think $499 would have been about right. $249 definitely kicks off our $18 million inventory clearance in grand style. So thanks again. With 1 pair left, you want to make sure you don't miss out. That would be awful. You want to make sure you get these now before they're all gone. So Norma, you've got an advantage here. There's a new customer. Naomi is there. Gail. There's only 1 pair for you guys, so if you want them. Oh, I see that. You know what? You're right. A number of these went to web buyers, which is great for the web buyers, but here's the problem. If a web buyer doesn't check out, the web buyer is going to lose their jewelry. You're not going to have these earrings in your cart. So make sure you go and you follow through right now by checking out. Anybody that's on the phone lines that has not yet pressed the number 1 or the number 9 key, we'll put you on a wait list for them, but $249 definitely closes that game. That was an exciting game, dominated by the web. So web buyers, again, don't forget to go and check out. It's time for the bracelet, isn't it? Isn't it, Stace? The bracelet? That sapphire bracelet. This is item number 71317. 71317. This is like a slice of the rainbow. 87 square shape, fancy sapphires, 5.03 carats from Madagascar. There's only one. Over 11 grams of gold. Just one of these. It's the kind of item that I wish I had a whole bunch of, but unfortunately they have been hot, hot, hot sellers. We play the game for your fancy sapphire bracelet. I have an idea. In just 1 game's time, we're going to be bringing out a beautiful sapphire pendant. Wouldn't these be fantastic together? This is from our Effy collection, and it's just a wow. You really want to make an impression. Keep your eyes on that. That's coming up in just 1 game's time. Right at the bracelet, we then have a sapphire, blue sapphire pendant, and then we're going to be bringing out that fancy sapphire. All right. Sapphires, you know, they have a 9 on the Mohs rating scale. They're very, very durable. This is very silky too, Faye. I think you're going to like the way it feels. Set in 14 karat gold. Let's give it a measure so we have a better idea what we're shopping for. I think that's important that you know the length and everything else. About 7.5 inches in length. I know my regular customers like to know that right from the beginning. So 7.5 inches. And look at how it washes in color, almost like an ombre effect. Now, for those of you that have watched me for a while, you know that I tell it like it is, almost to a fault sometimes maybe, but I will tell you that if you're looking for fancy sapphire tennis bracelets, I would buy them sooner than later because, again, there's very few in the vault. And I can't tell you that we're ever going to get them in again. So you want to get it when we have them. You know what I mean? It's going to become harder and harder, more and more difficult. I mean, the values are great, but you want to get them now while we have them in stock. New Mexico, Georgia, California standing by. There's only one. Now, because you've been so nice about calling early, we're going to be able to take an unprecedented low crash. Are you ready? Beautiful pinks and golden yellows and greens and blues. You got to be poised and ready to strike on an item like this, guys. The minute you see the price, if it appeals to you at $12.65, confirm. Honestly, there's only one, and there's now 8 of you on the phone lines. Things are exploding, and very, very few bracelets remain. I mean, it's going to get harder and harder as time goes on. You want it now, you should go for it. I like the silky quality of it. I love the color match of the sapphires. The fact that the tone is proper on these. We accept Visa, Master, American Express, and Discover Card, and you can get a 30-day money-back guarantee. We're going to take another crash. So if you love that, you're going to absolutely love this. We want to take 4 numbers and turn them into 3. Confirm, Karen. Absolutely. At under $1,000, New Mexico, I would challenge you to try to do better. Again, the carat weight for the price, amazing. And I do love the tone, that nice tone. This is not pretentious, it's not ostentatious, but I will tell you what, you can see it from a distance. Really looks fantastic with that necklace I was telling you about, which has, again, every color you can imagine in that as well. So that's coming up in just 1 game's time. You need to push the number 1 key quick. New Mexico, Georgia, new buyers, California ×2. It's time to take a chance. I see that. Yes. Okay. We think that a really good customer of ours may have won, so we're going to close the game. But for Courtney and Victoria and Joyce, you might want to get on a backup list because you never know what's going to happen. We'll get to that fancy sapphire necklace in just a moment. But first, let's play for blue sapphires. This is really darling. Now, it's completely different from the fancy sapphire pendant we're going to play in just a moment. We're going to play end of stock on this. It's 69423. 1.35 carats of sapphires. Oh, that's fantastic news. We already have 7 of you on the phone lines. I only need 7 more to get us started here. That's really great. Thank you again for being so fast to the phones. There is a carat 30 in the blue sapphire, 16 square shaped princess cuts. There's 8 round diamonds and about 3/4 of a gram of white gold in this beautiful pendant. I love the different shades of blue in it. I love that very square, very angular shape, and I know you will as well. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking $4.99. $4.49. Oh no. I mean, you saw what we've done to these prices so far, and we plan to continue on in this grand style. After all, this is a preview of the $18 million spring inventory blowout, which officially starts tomorrow. So a little sneak preview, and you can actually end the stock on this particular pendant. We put the entire stock in. So we've got Nebraska, East Aurora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new buyers. California, Nicole on the phone lines. Georgia's there. You'll love this price. There's no doubt in my mind. Ohio. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? A pendant that I think could very easily, even at a GemsTV here, be like $4.99, $4.49, goes down to $169 with an end of stock price. You will so enjoy it, and I'll tell you what, if you get it home and it doesn't go well with your blue sapphires or your tanzanites, or even with the lighter shades, you might want to wear it with some of your, like London blue topaz. If you don't like it with what you own, send it back. But man, I'll tell you what, that 30-day money-back guarantee is nice, but I can't imagine anybody using it on this pendant, not at this price. At $169, I would think about buying 3 of them and maybe put 2 of them on lever back wires. Why not, Patricia, right? Deborah and Kelly and Janice, again, we've got lots of web buyers in on the game. You got to remember to check out, girls. Deanna from Nebraska, it's your turn if you'd like to confirm. Go for it, New York. Thank you for joining us. There are 26 people on the phone line right now, so if I missed some of you, I apologize. Kay from Texas who snuck in here. Now 28 people on the phone lines and 3 remaining. When it's gone, it's gone. And coming up in the next game, in case you want to dial and hang out, is something from our Effy collection. To me, it's like a virtual trip to the seashore. I love, love, love that starfish. That's coming up in the next game. Judith may close the game. I'm not sure. Judith or Heidi. So go ahead, girls, confirm it. It's yours. 31 people were competing for that pendant. So this is from our Effy collection, and it's always been a favorite of mine. I love the great big beautiful gems, and I just love that seaside motif. I can't wait to get to the beach. This is 69282. We're looking at 21 different fancy sapphires. 5.27 carats are from Madagascar. Now included there are also green sapphires, which are quite special, and 45 round diamonds, about 1/3 of a carat in diamonds. This is about the size of a quarter, and there's 6.39 grams of yellow gold. Now the chain comes included in this one, and we don't do that very often. It comes with a 16-inch chain. So the chain comes included. Again, it is Effy. You know it's quality whenever you see the Effy moniker. Effy is one of the top 5 jewelers in the USA. In fact, internationally very well recognized for their quality and their style. Look at the size of that yellow sapphire, for example, and the clarity there. The beautiful, bright, brilliant blue sapphire, the soft, delicate pinks. This has really got it going on, girls. And, you know, maybe you got married seaside, or you want to commemorate an anniversary where you took a honeymoon on the beach. Maybe you're planning a trip, you know. Maybe you're a mom or a grandmother and you want stones that represent all of the children in your life. Let's live it up here a bit and get yourself a piece of heaven. And I truly mean that. I love this necklace. $19.75 is a former price. Again, it's Effy, and we just rolled out the Effy collection not too long ago. We're the exclusive Effy dealer. We're the only place in the whole wide world here that you can buy the Effy merchandise on TV at the moment. So once you see that it's like an oversized quarter and you see the lowest price ever, you got to get to those phone lines. Go check it out on the Effy website, but make sure you secure your bid first. $12.73. Yeah, I mean, from a distance, beautiful. This is the kind of thing I would buy for me. I like multi this season. I'm recommending multi this season. And the next few games we're going to be playing will salute multicolored looks. So if you do love the multi theme, the multi design, stick around. In fact, we've got 2 other choices in pendants that we'll bring out. Yeah, was she able to get this? Ah, that's beautiful. The tennis bracelet? Awesome. Oh, Victoria, I'm so happy for you. Yes, this is a really great necklace. You'll love it with the bracelet. I really love the 2 of them together. The saturation of color in those sapphires is unbelievable. $12.73. Excellent news. Hold the line and we'll start a wait list if you'd like. I think Victoria closed that game. $12.73. So I want to show you some other choices in multi. We've got 2 pendants that we're going to play. First, we're going to play one that I've always called Tiny Bubbles. Doesn't it look like little tiny bubbles? It's cute. Darren's out here singing Don Ho songs. And then here's another choice for you. So which one do you like? We're going to start with this one and then play this one. We'll play them both back to back. So pick your favorite. Maybe you'll get one for one daughter, one for the other. This is in 14 karat gold. It is a multi-look. It's 68036. Now the whole quantity is in the game, and have you started to get your spring circulars yet? Lots and lots of multi. It is gold, and it is gold on sale with 56 to play. 1.69 carats in total gem weight, 1.58 grams of gold. Swiss blue topaz, amethyst, citrine, peridot, diamond. The first 3 are gone. It is like bubbles in a glass, isn't it? It looks fizzy and fun. It's frothy. It's like a big bunch of balloons that you would let go to the sky. Looks like, with your overwhelming response, we're going to go to an all-time low, and because we are going so low, we're going to have to put a clock on it. Yeah, gold on sale is right. $69. I'm really excited. Again, we're looking at a yellow gold setting here. You could even buy some additional ones and put posts on the back and wear them as earrings if you wanted to, Roberta, Victoria, Gladys, and Dolores. Now, we are going to have to put a clock on it. They're going to hold me to that rule. I mean, after all, we're so low on gold. And this is, again, an articulated piece. See how it has a little movement here? So it's going to lay really nice in your neckline. Shirley, Dale Ann. Just a nice little touch of color, isn't it? Again, you have the blue topaz with the beautiful citrine, the amethyst, the peridot. I just love it. It's very springy, very summery. But I started to mention, you know, if you look at the circulars that are coming in right now, the jewelry circulars, everybody's doing multi for spring. I think we all need a little joy in our life, a little fun in our life. I know I do, right, Darren? You too? So we need to lighten up a little bit, right? It's like a spring bouquet. And I think, you know what, good things happen in life. We should celebrate things along the way. So celebrate. Get yourself a pretty little pendant here. Janine and Gloria and Cynthia and Jeanette. Tanya and Deborah, you guys need to confirm, but thank you, Roberta, for your business. Now that you made the phone call, you know what you got to do. Let me hold a rule up to it so you get a better idea. New customers are coming trotting in here. Good idea. about an inch from the top to the bottom, because a new customer, remember, they get a free gift. They get the guide to gems and jewelry and the gold pendant with all the pretty gemstones for $69. You get it all, $69. Now, when they're gone, they're gone. We just put the end of stock in. There are 34 of you for the final 23. So your odds aren't bad. As long as you're tenacious and you don't hang up, we should be able to help a lot of you out. It really is to your best interest to call earlier, you guys, because many of you are getting left behind in these games, and that's a crying shame. All right, so if you missed that one, you might want to call right back and get first in line on this next piece. This is set in sterling silver, which is one of the differences, but this, instead of being long, maybe that wasn't attractive to you. Maybe you want something more like this, like a little cluster. The garnet that you're looking at is a rhodolite garnet, and it's a heart shape. It's a fancy cut right there. I thought it was silver. Oh my gosh, it's white gold at this price? Plus you've got a Swiss blue taupe. Oh, you want to call, trust me, this is white gold, not silver. You thought it was silver too? Well, because I'll tell you a little secret. If I get enough response on this, we can actually take it lower than we did on the last gold pendant. That is wonderful. Swiss blue topaz pairs, oval citrines, 11 round diamonds, 1.1 grams of 14 karat white gold. And look at the, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you've got little hearts in between the gemstones. And they're diamonds, they're pave set diamonds inside of those heart frames. How adorable. I would use Gems Express if you have the ability. We have been overwhelmed with the response to the phone center here since Monday afternoon. It's just been crazy. This whole week's been wild. So you want to make sure you have the ability to press the number 9 key and use Gems Express. Audrey, Holly, Ellen, new customers, you still will receive your certificates of authenticity even though the prices are rock bottom. Margaret, Janice, Vista, Ellen, good job making that call. $57. Excellent value, you have to admit, for gold. See why I thought it was sterling silver at a price point like that? That is an excellent, just a great time to be buying jewelry. Gold, for crying out loud. You know, everybody else is talking about gold prices going up, and here we just marked the pendant down to $57. I like the heart shape of the rhodolite garnet. I think that's cute. It's like a little series of tumbling hearts, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, maybe you've got babies born in the month of January. Here you've got citrine, which is November, and then you've got the blue topaz, which is November or December. Could be a mama's pendant, couldn't it? And gone. Thank you so much. So let's see, where am I? Oh, I'm on a... Oh, I forgot about the opal. Oh, yes. I'm sorry I popped this on you. I forgot to show it to you earlier. And there's also that omega that I was telling you about. Let me see if I can't reach over myself and get that for you. This omega, I believe, is going to be our final game of this hour. This is the one you guys have been asking for. This omega, come on up, is the reversible omega, the 4 millimeter. So I think this is the one that our customer was asking about. It's got the 14 karat yellow gold on the one side, and then not silver, but 14 karat white gold on the other. This is very similar to omega I bought decades ago. I'm going to tell you my personal story when we get there. But this is adjustable as well. So you can adjust it from a 16 to a 20-inch length. This is the big daddy, the creme de la creme, and it's coming up in just a moment's time. At a price, by the way, if you think you've seen it before, you have not seen that omega. It's got a brand new price. All right, opal time. They call it the mother of all gemstones, and it's one of the most difficult gemstones to photograph on television. This is set in yellow gold with beautiful diamonds. There's some really elegant color here. A carat and 73. There's also pink tourmaline that you're going to see smattered throughout. Sometimes if I put it, there you go. If I put it under cover a little bit, you can see the color a little bit better in the opal. So do you see the beautiful orange and red here? Again, she's a little shy on television, but we have very few opals in inventory, and this would be one I would most definitely recommend. It's on sale, big time sale. It's a trilogy design as well. A trilogy standing for I love you yesterday, I love you today, and I'll love you always. New customer on the phone line, nice structure of gold. New customer times 2, Gail still hanging in there. Beautiful full finish on the back. These are a few of my favorite details in jewelry manufacturing. I love those nice, elegant touches, those little finishes that make all the difference, don't they? You know how it is. I mean, jewelry, part of it is the way you feel when you put it on, don't you think? The way it slips onto your hand, the way it makes you feel overall. It's like if you're wearing a dress that's not made so well, if it's not sewn so well, you don't feel quite as full of self-esteem as you do with one that maybe has a French seaming inside. It's the same kind of thing. It's a beautiful finish work. It stands for quality, and I don't think you ever make a mistake buying quality. Do you, Catherine? Karen? Billy, Victoria, I don't think you do. I don't think you ever make a mistake buying great quality merchandise. Please don't hang up because that is not your price. $4.99. I just want to tap dance a little bit, spend a little time getting a few more callers on the phone line. I've got an idea where we would like to go, and Stacy and I are in agreement that we can do better. Now, the center opal is a 9x7, so Gladys and Karen, Kelly, thank you. And again, just such pretty color. I hope you can see it. It's just absolutely wonderful. If you get it home and it's not to your liking, you've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. See that? Look at all those beautiful colors. It's like an internal fireworks, Olivia. You'll love it. Sammy, thank you for calling. Sorry, thank you for being there. I love it. I love the structure. I love the design. I think it's an elegant, elegant ring. I have to tell you something. I think it's my favorite opal ring that I've seen in the last 6 months here at GemsTV. $249. It's almost like a jelly opal, the way the body color is, the overall body color. A lot of opals are so white you can't see any kind of color play. It's got a lot of color play within that gemstone. All three of them, too, a really nice quality match. Again, tipping it down, putting it under cover a little bit will help me to show the beautiful colors within. Oh, you want me to? You tell me when to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. These guys are awesome. We're going to try, oh yeah, now that I move it more into a little dimmer part of the studio, look at the purple and the beautiful orange and the green. It looks like I just plugged it in, doesn't it? Like I plugged it into a wall outlet. It's crazy. But you know, you'll see what I mean when you get it home and you take a look. The quality is most definitely here. So an opal really looks best, not in the bright light of sunshine, but it looks better indoors, you know? Yeah, it's a special ring. Hasn't it been weeks and weeks and weeks? I know, it's crazy. We don't have a lot of opals in the house. And the finishing work on this is so pretty. All right, hold the lines. Claudia, Nancy, Sari, Kelly, Gladys, Karen, Billy, Victoria, you might have a shot. Hang on. All right, I want to do a customer appreciation game, something kind of big and exciting. You want to? Yeah, this pendant is hot, hot, hot. And one of the neatest things about it is the very top of the bail. It's really cool. Check this out. This comes with the necklace. It comes a complete look, which I didn't realize. Did you? Yeah. I know. And for the price, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so this comes with an 18-inch sterling silver chain. The lemon citrine at the bottom. You can't really see the lemon citrine when I have it against the black. It's got incredible rich color. It's 9.5 carats. I know. There's about 65 white topaz here and about 8.25 grams of silver. This part right up here, this little cap, I love that. It's like a little rondelet. So it goes all the way around. It's so cool. It almost looks Asian, doesn't it, in its influence? I think it's really cool. I love this piece. This is a customer appreciation game where we pay 60 in. It looks like a Greek key design as well, in a way, a little modified Greek key. Like maybe an Egyptian hieroglyphic, Darren agrees. Yeah, absolutely, exactly. Definitely Art Deco, $28, 60 chances. We're going to have to play Beat the Clock at a price like this. Come on. I mean, this is genuine gemstone jewelry. It's set in solid sterling silver, and if you're not on the phone line, you're kicking yourself later. Isn't it true? I mean, even if it's one simple outfit. In the neckline of a blouse. But again, this is the kind of thing I buy for me. I like this unusual design. I think it's really cool. It looks very multicultural, and I think that's just such a draw, doesn't it? Again, I like the weight of it too. There's a lot of weight as far as silver goes. Remember, we're looking at 8.25 grams in sterling silver, 0.925. Now, it's a good day to be shopping here at GemsTV. It looks like most all of you on the phone line should be a winner. You know, I'll let you know a little secret. This is by far and away a runaway favorite for this hour. I don't think there's been anything as popular as this right now, which means you have to confirm by pressing the number 1 or the number 9 key. Do it fast or forever hold your peace. If you find yourself on hold, you should be a winner. If you're willing to give me a little bit of time, we can put you into this again while supplies last. A lot of new customers in on this game. If you have the ability to use Gems Express, it's in your best interest. So the chain, you said it's an 18-incher, right? And then you measured just the drop portion of it, and you're going to see it's over 2 inches, about 2 3/8. Sometimes we beat the clock, sometimes the clock beats us, and we just might beat the clock this time. But hold the line. Don't ever give up. There's tons of web buyers. Leave your name and number for a web and be a backup for a web buyer if you have to. That, I think, is super attractive. Really like that a bunch. Gorgeous piece. All right, so Omega time. All right, it's time for you to grab your handsome husband, your significant other, and drag him in front of the television or the computer, because one of you called in during our last segment and asked if we could run a different Omega, a 4mm Omega. I can't even believe we got this. We got the 14 karat gold reversible Omega, the one that goes from a 16-inch down to a 20, and we got it at the lowest price ever. I mean, I'm talking about $100 less than it's ever been before. So if you've seen it before and you've been tempted, now is the time to buy it without a doubt in my mind. This is the Omega that you need. This is quality, absolutely. 14 karat on one side in yellow gold, 14 karat in white gold on the other. And the 4mm is perfect, not only to wear by itself, but also for sliders. You know, 4mm will fit most sliders. This is the most popular Omega width in the USA. This is the one everybody wants. Anything less than a 4mm is sometimes referred to as a neck wire. And I'll tell you my own personal story after the crash, but the price on this is amazingly low, amazingly low. I want to show you where it used to be, and if you were listening closely, you already know where the final price is going to be. I would confirm now. Absolutely, press the number 9 key if you can. $5.99 old price, not your price. And by the way, about a third of what I paid for mine. I'll tell you again the story in a moment. Phone in, don't miss out. Make sure you get yours. This is silky and sinewy and beautiful. And best of all, it's not just one Omega necklace, it's a whole series of them. So you've got the yellow gold on the one side, the white gold on the other, and then with this little mechanism on the back, you can adjust the length of the Omega. So think about how expensive it would be if you were to buy each individual Omega in each individual color. But more than that, you now have an Omega that's going to fit you and work for you for the rest of your life. Now, I know a lot of people are on hold from the last game. Use Gems Express if you can. This is now $100 below where it has been ever before. These were actually manufactured as a doorbuster value for the day after Thanksgiving. I couldn't be more thrilled to bring it to you today, and I want to say thank you so much to that customer for asking for this. This is huge, and you know what? I wish you the best in getting it. It's a very competitive game. Now, if you can give me 3 minutes on hold, I can get you one of these, and I can pretty much guarantee it, can't I? Yes, I can guarantee it. So as long as you are willing to hang on for about 3 minutes, we can get you an Omega. Definitely hang on. But the better thing to do if you have an account set up with us is to press the number 9 key. Yeah, now my story is, when I first got into this business, I was living up in Minneapolis, and I was hired by the Shopping Channel in Tampa, Florida. And I was there for about 12 years. Had a wonderful time. Great people there. Loved it there. Can't wait to get back to Tampa. Love Tampa. We're going to be coming back in May. Can't wait. But anyway, I decided to treat myself to something. So I went down to a department store located downtown Minneapolis. They are the same company that owned that store with the Target on it. I spent $1,200 for my Omega, and after tax, it was closer to $1,500. Yeah, the taxes up there are really high, sales taxes and stuff. So anyway, my point is, for about a third of the cost, I didn't get mine reversible. Mine was just a yellow gold 4mm. I also didn't get this. I didn't have this opportunity with the sizing chain to be able to make it shorter or longer. Did you? So I'm just so in love with this. If you already own an Omega, this one you want as well. You want this because you can wear them layered. The quality is so obvious here, isn't it, Kelly? Lana, you need to press the number 1 or number 9 key. Kathy, Janet, Victoria, Lisa. Now, I know you're on hold. There's a dozen of you that are on hold. Is it still 3 minutes? About 3 minutes. I want to make sure everybody can win. What do you think? Another minute? Think another 60 seconds, or you think we have to go? 30 seconds. Okay, then I can give you my abbreviated version of how this is made. An Omega necklace, and we're going to be taking a break right after this. An Omega necklace starts with a mesh chain. It's knit out of a singular strand of gold. And then after they knit it, they pull it under 40 pounds of pressure. It becomes very sinewy. See how it bends? It's got a lot of pliability. Then the reason when you look at it, see how it looks like little bars of gold? The reason it looks like that is because then they go back and they wrap it in gold. And it creates something that's sinewy, silky, beautiful. Everybody that's on the phone lines can win as long as you confirm. All right, they're going to make me take a break. When we come back, we've got Effy on sale. I've got some beautiful opal and tanzanite earrings to go with your new ring and a whole lot more. Don't go away. And web buyers, check out. I'll meet you back here.
GemsTV takes great pride in bringing you a distinguished and exquisite selection of fine, genuine gemstones from around the world. Skillfully merging nature and science, GemsTV offers a beautiful selection of natural and enhanced genuine gemstones. Treatments may be used to ensure beauty and durability in our genuine gemstone jewelry that you can cherish for years. GemsTV, your trusted source for genuine gemstone jewelry.
Hello everybody, I told you it would be a short break, and thank you for watching GemsTV. We are your source for genuine gemstone jewelry. Really? Can I show them the sapphire first? I've got a really special treat for you. We don't often do 2 customer appreciation games back to back. I've got some earrings coming your way that are going to be absolutely special, but I saw this and I wanted you to see it in advance in case, again, you're making decisions together. This is Effy. This is a blue, beautiful blue sapphire and diamond ring. And I just love how it forms a love knot. This is happening 15 minutes from now. That, I think, is one mound of great looking jewelry. That's coming up about 15 minutes from now. But here's what I'm talking about. I can't believe we're going to be doing this, but we are. You know the omega that you got? Hold the lines and you will get that wonderful omega. And you might want to say, hey, I want those earrings too. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you're on hold, say me too on the earrings, okay? Get your omega. When she answers the phone, say I want that omega, but add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many pairs of earrings you need. You might be wondering why I'm saying it that way. Well, I don't know. At less than $20 for beautiful sterling silver hoops, I guess I'd add a pair or 2, right? And depending on how many of you folks are on the phone lines, we'll go, and this is really silly, we'll go under $20. Yes, look at the quantity. Is this the entire stock? This is the whole stock. This could be the last time you see these. These are fun. Do you know, these are what producer Barb gave me for Christmas. Yeah, I really like them. I wear them a lot. I think they're cute. And Barb's sister also got a pair for Christmas. We love them. They're item number 59755. 5.52 grams of sterling silver. Yeah, they're finished on the inside. It's not a hollowed out tube. It's totally, no, it's not hollowed at all. It's finished, which I really like. There's no seam or anything. They do that with heat, so it becomes a seamless look. Under 20, try under 10. And if I were you, I'd confirm now. That's right, $46 is not your price, although that would be a wonderful value. That's our starting price. So definitely confirm. And let me explain why you need to buy more than one pair. You can save mega money in shipping and handling. $7.95 shipping for the first one, and then $3.95 shipping and handling on every pair after that, up to 10. And I'd be tempted to buy 10. I'm not joking. Then after that, it starts over again with $7.95 and then $3.95. There's very few items that I've ever sold here for $9. We're talking about fine jewelry. And you know, just a bit ago, we were talking about the exclusivity and the rarity of gold. Well, sterling silver has also seen all-time highs, 25-year highs on sterling silver right now. So metals are very, very expensive. So $9 is a treat. This is a treasure. If you've got a round face or a heart-shaped face, this is going to make your face look long and lean. Sure, why not? I have nothing else to do. Let's give it a quick measurement. It's on a camelback wire with a snap lock closure, and I'm going to say very, very close to 2 inches. Yeah, probably 1 3/4 inches, just to be, just to be fair. All right, yeah, that sounds good. And about 1/4 inch across. So absolutely, live it up. Have a field day. Gobble them up. But make sure you say me too with your omegas. Are all the omegas pretty much buttoned up? Is it a done deal on those omega chains? Because those were great. Those were $100 less. All right, so our customers are still able to get those. As long as you're on the phone lines, again, you're going to receive the omega. So talk to a network representative. They were $100 lower than they've ever been before. So the omegas were only $4.99. Well, that's marvelous. Wow, thank you to Isabella for that. Ah, that was nice, wasn't it? Oh, I see. I owe you the thank you. All right. $9, guys. Sterling silver, 0.925. Now, I know there's a number of you on hold, but again, our network reps are working so hard. They moved us through that whole situation on the omega like butter. It was nice and smooth, wasn't it? We're going to close the game, but hold that line, and you've got these for $9. Good price. Now, the nice thing is the hold's only about 30 seconds, so if you can give us 30 seconds, you're good. In fact, you know what? There were people on the web that bought 6 pair, 2 and 3. Again, Alexander got half a dozen pair. Very smart. Teresa got 2. So make sure you check out, okay, guys? You got to check out if you're shopping on the web. All right, so here's another inexpensive item for you. This is cute. This is done in sterling silver and bezel set gemstones. The item number on this is 52207. It's a smoky quartz, and then surrounding the smoky quartz, we see citrine, and get this, champagne diamonds. Now we've had little segments within our show, and the next series of pieces are going to feature citrine as the primary gemstone. So I like these together. I like the way the show is planned, Stacey. I think it really makes great sense. I like it like this. You know, you get sets. I want to do it again sometime. I think it's really fun to see the things that look great together. So the smoky quartz ring set in sterling silver, 4.72 carats, is front and center. It's a marquee shape. It's going to make your finger look long and lean and skinny mini. A 17 by 9 marquee. You know why you spend a lot of money? Yeah, the reason you spend much more money on marquee cuts, and this, by the way, is the football widow's best revenge right here on a Monday evening. Yeah, get yourself some jewelry and just sashay back and forth in front of the television. Yell, field goal or something, I don't know. But anyway, you lose about 60% to the cutting floor when you cut into a marquee shape. And you can try it at home with a piece of like copy paper. Just try cutting this shape out using most of the paper. You're going to see you lose about 60%. So guess who pays for that? Usually when we're buying diamonds or buying other colors and gemstones, it's you and me that end up paying more for the privilege of owning this cut. But we love it because it makes our fingers look better. It makes our hands look nice. I know, I'm just so tired of seeing it. Are you tired of seeing this, Stacey? I say we go lower than ever before. I love it, but come on, guys. We just bought a lot of them, that's it. Originally $149, it's now $33. Yep, 30. That's very inexpensive, don't you think, for genuine gemstone jewelry? I mean, great. And the combination of color is warm and rich and inviting. I know it's a really great show tonight. I'm really glad you guys are watching. You're stocking up with some wonderful staples here. I mean, you think about yellow, you think about springtime, summertime, don't you? The sunny warmth of the sun. This is a very natural looking ring with that, again, the smoky, I keep wanting to say topaz, but it's a smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is a lot less expensive than smoky topaz, but you get the same and very similar look, don't you, Mary? Mary from Massachusetts, Roberta from Washington, Mississippi on the phone line. Cindy is there from Arizona. Oh, yeah, it's just such a great deal. I mean, when we first brought it in, we brought it in for about $150, Danny, and now it's down to $33. So it's a good sales day. We're kicking off our $18 million spring inventory blowout. Indeed. Looks like that's gone. Hold the phone lines. Your pendant to match is coming up next. Lots of goodies. Now, what I would do to make this work with, yes, this is nice pirate booty, yes. If I was going to make this work with the ring, what I would do is I would put it on a silver chain. I think that's all you need to do to take this gold on sale, yep, this gold pendant on sale, and work it with that ring. I think they look great together with the design. Yeah, I'd put it on a silver chain. I sure would. Now, this is Citrine, Amethyst, and Diamonds. The pendant is up next. 63977. 63977. Who out there looks for the more unusual pieces? I don't think this has been seen, has it? I know it's relatively new. Brand new, in fact. To me, anything that's 30 days or less old is new. You know? Isn't that true? So it's only been seen one other time. It was seen at the end of February, so just a couple weeks ago. And we've got a mere 22 to play. Awesome. That's great. So here we are. We're charged with clearing $18 million this weekend, and they said, Michelle, go out there and get us a head start. You know, try it. So here's what we're noodling. Here's what we're thinking. If I can get 11 people on the phone line, just 11 more, that shouldn't be tough. We're shopping 40 million of us at the same time. We'd have a very competitive game with 11 more callers. And I want to break 3 digits. I want to take you into double-digit danger for gold. Again, it's in gold, 14 karat. You think we can do it? If you want this to go under $100, you need to call me. Otherwise, honestly, we should be stopping somewhere around 132. That should be the bottom, but I don't want to go there. I want to go lower. I want to take it really low. So Susan is there. She's the first one. I need 10 more. 1, 2, 3 new buyers. And Linda. So what is that? 5 people? I need 6 more. Cherie, you're number 7. Thank you so much. Lori's number 8. We're close, aren't we? We need 3 more callers, and let's do it, huh? Peggy, good for you. Joffrey, Sue, I think we've got it, don't we? Do we have the 11 we need? Here we go. Good job. Georgetown's getting one. I wonder if that's Georgetown, Texas. $99. Again, so inexpensively priced. You may want to buy 3. 2 for earrings and 1 for a necklace. Great look. I love the geometry of it. The amethyst detailing makes it unusual, and people are loving it. Dawn from New Jersey checking in. New customers, Catherine, Cheryl Lee. Again, thank you for your participation. There's about 30 people on the phone lines now for the final 12. If anybody wants to sneak in here through the back door, you call the number that's located at the bottom of your screen. You press the number 9 key like Stuart just did, Marilyn's Brady. Pressing the number 9 key and taking it down to 7, going very, very quickly. 3 round amethyst, 2 diamonds, and a beautiful citrine octagon. Good for you. You win. 31 people for a small quantity indeed. Coming up at 1:15, I've got an Effy ring in a love knot design that I'm in love with personally. It's got great finishing work, beautiful, bright, brilliant sapphires. I just think it's first class all the way. You're seeing baguettes and very, very pretty white sapphires too. It's in 14 karat gold. It's coming up in a game or so, and we'll have a good time with that. But we're in the middle of a little citrine featurette. And yeah, sure, that sounds great. So 71465 is next. Gorgeous, big ring. If you like a big look at a tiny price, this could be for you. Big, well, I guess it's 11.36 carats, I know. Plus, an 18 by 13 has style, presence, grace, doesn't it? This reminds me of a pendant, a champagne quartz pendant that we sold in our first segment. If you've got that pendant on its way, you might want to consider this. 4 round rhodolite garnets for 24 points, 9.5 grams of 0.925 sterling silver. We are on the right track. Doesn't it say hello? Hello, let me introduce you to the rest of my body. I mean, basically, you precede your hand when you walk into a room, or you follow your hand, rather, when you walk into a room wearing this ring. People are definitely going to notice it. If you're a lady of larger stature, I think this really stands out. You can see it from a distance. You can even wear it on an index finger, a middle finger, no issues, no problems. Look at the clarity of that beautiful gem. Way to go, newbies. You're in place, in position, ready to strike, and I love it. Dedicating this game to the 5 new buyers and Barbara, who joined us nice and early. Don't hang up now. That's not your price. You know what we do. We get to work, don't we? We put our shopping shoes on and we go there. So Visa, Master, American Express, and Discover Card. Phone in now. You can't say I'm not going to warn you. I'm warning you. You should have called in. $77. Talk about your lucky day. You got to be thrilled to be watching right now. To get a ring of that kind of size, looking at the carat weight, $6.50 roughly a carat. I mean, you just want that for the stone. If you've been thinking about collecting loose gemstones, which I think is a wonderful hobby, I have to tell you what, I have done more hours of loose gemstones in my life than probably any human being should. I mean, seriously, I'm very good with the tweezers these days. But, you know, you can't hardly buy gemstones like that for $77, for $6 a carat. When I was at the Tucson, not cut and faceted and polished and all of that, and it was actually William, one of our good customers. I can't remember where he's from. When we were taking live calls on the air, he actually called in one day and said to me that he liked to keep an eye out for rings just like this. I mean, he buys big silver pieces and he takes them out of the settings because he just loves the colors of the gemstones. I mean, you talk about impressive. That gemstone in a case would look incredible. And the color's so beautiful. The rhodolite garnets make a nice contrast and accent. Linda, Louise, and Lisa. New buyers. Most all the new buyers have confirmed. There's still a few that have not. And so for the next 60 seconds, we'll give you an opportunity to finish up your orders. Lowest price ever, by the way, by a long shot on this ring. It's huge. And you know what? If it's too big for you, I have an idea. Because not everybody can carry off a big piece of jewelry like this. I mean, you know who you are if you can. If you're a larger woman, if you love a lot of drama, a lot of impact in your jewelry, a fashion look, then most definitely come on in. But if you want something smaller, there's a similar, kind of a similar design. It looks like this. Maybe this is for, you know, Mama Bear and this is for Baby Bear. You know, one for mom, one for the daughters. So So hold the line, $77 closes that game. Okay, so we're going to play this and then the sapphire that I promised. I just want to make sure that if you are buying the one ring, you can say me too on this one too for the girls. Personally, this is more my style, more my size. This is 67149. It's an octagon-shaped citrine that's over 4 carats. It's Brazilian. There are 2 pear-shaped amethyst. This is for the Minnesota Vikings. Ow! Yes, absolutely, that combination of color. This would be my game day ring. 4.1 grams of silver, 67149. It's a different horn, but it works for me. Ow! Yeah, I can't do it quite that well. So, thank you, Darren. John Creemans, I'm thinking of you today, right now at this moment. Yeah, I'll take it as whatever. Yes. So anyway, 717, Holly, Kathleen. One of them might be staying right here in Nevada. Now there's 15 chances, and I would love to be able to make it sweet for you here. Check this out. $63. Yeah, that's it. That's all. $63. So not only is it smaller, it's much less expensive. So maybe this one fits you a little bit better. You know, it's very classic in its design. I like the nice straight lines on it. It's very neat, very tailored and orderly. But the combination of color, aside from being, you know, the Minnesota Vikings colors, also does look pretty for springtime, doesn't it? Like sunshine and lilacs, Nancy, or the Lakers. That's right. And you know, that's funny you should say that about the Lakers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Californians on the phone line. I have to wonder if that might not be the motivation. New customers, Nancy, I'm hearing go Lakers in the background here. All right, so this could be game day ring. Yeah, maybe it'll be your new good luck charm. Who knows? You have to confirm or it's not yours. You know, making the phone call is one thing, but pressing the number 1 to the number 9 key, yeah, isn't there? I mean, pretty much this game is being dominated by Californians. You guys love your Lakers, don't you? So I'll just wait here, make sure you can get as many as you need. I mean, think about this. Maybe you have certain girlfriends that you love to go to the game with, or maybe you go with another couple. Oh, you should. It's so fun, so fun. I was a basketball cheerleader. It was so much fun. A lot of games, but a lot of fun. All right, so we're waiting for the new customers to check out. Indeed. Web buyers, you know what you got to do. And if you want to sneak in here again through the back door in the last few seconds, you have the ability to do so. Coming up in the next game, and you may want to call now to get ready, it's Effy time. That Effy sapphire rings, blue sapphires and white sapphires together, coming up in the very next segment. I'll tell you what we'll do for the Vikings and the Lakers. We'll take you down just a couple of dollars more, down to $59. You don't want to miss out for a couple of dollars here. Confirm now. Yes, indeed. You can also press the number 9 key to go through Gems Express. But the good news is there's no waiting, Californians. We're at our best price at final offer at $54 from what I understand. So Holly, Nancy, new customers. It was actually Kim who came in and confirmed just now, and now one left as Christy comes in. Good luck. Indeed. I love this ring. This is like a love knot. It's so beefy and bulky. You know, there's some pieces of jewelry that you love for the weight, and this is one of them. This is 9.61 grams of white gold. There are 26 baguette blue sapphires. There's also a series of round white sapphires here. This has got so much drama and impact, a lot of beauty in this ring. A lot of work that goes into creating a piece like this. White sapphires are actually even more rare than diamonds are. And yeah, so much gold, Ingrid. I think it'll really make you happy. It's got a nice feel on the inside. And of course, it's top rate. It is Effy. Effy, one of the top 5 jewelers in the USA. New customers, thank you for joining us early. And it doesn't shock me at all because the Effy collection is one that our new customers embrace with both arms. I mean, new customers to us, but not new to the Effy collection. Effy can be purchased at some of the nicest boutiques and jewelers worldwide. We are the exclusive dealer for the Effy collection on television, Jennifer and Victoria and Janet. And I want to show you where it used to be, and then we're going to take you down to a new low price. Effy with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Do not hang up. If you were to go to their website today, you may see prices higher than this even on the Effy collection. $11.45. Because we are the exclusive television retailer and we can sell in volume, not necessarily in this ring with a lot of them, but a lot of Effy pieces, we can sell them for less. So, here we go. Getting ready. Me too. Yes, indeed. Such a great value. Oh, and here's what we were talking about off camera. Wouldn't this be the most beautiful necklace to wear with that ring? The ring is only $597. We'll play the necklace for you next. I love that necklace. You're going to love that necklace. It's coming up now. Web buyers, thank you again for your business. But if you're not going to keep these rings, you got to put them back into rotation now. There are 12 people that all want them. So you either check out now, or put them back into rotation. Janet, Florida, California, Texas, get your name and number on a backup list. Arizona, you too, it doesn't hurt. Louisiana, California, they both went to the web. Hold that line. Yeah, I love my web buyers, but if you guys don't check out, it's really not fair to everybody else who wanted that. So either check out, which I hope you do, or put it back into rotation. All right, so this is Darling. You know, we look at this design, and you might have heard about the diamonds by the yard that a certain jeweler is doing. It's a very popular program, and it's actually a hybrid of the tin cup. The tin cup design happened back when the movie Tin Cup was popular. It was Rene Russo. You know Rene Russo, right? It was Rene Russo in that movie that wore a necklace that had, it was a segment necklace where there was a series of chain, and then there was a round bead, and then another series of chain. Well, it's evolved into this look, which is quite decadent and beautiful, and you can have it for less. Dial now, and you're good to go. Item number 63660, or 63660. No, I read it wrong. 20 inches is the length. And 22, ooh, even better. Great things come in jewelry packages. There is no doubt about it. And by watching GemsTV, you put yourself in the position to get a better deal. Again, you might have thought about buying jewelry at that other place. Again, the diamonds by the yard thing, the gemstones by the yard is very attractive and very tempting, isn't it? But when you can buy it on sale for a lot less, I say go for it. Now, I first discovered this just this last week, and I got super excited about it. We have 4 chances to play. It's in 14 karat gold. The amount of gold is nice at 8.2 grams. I like the texture in the gold, and that's why I wanted to start it on the black bust, because you can see the texture in those Rolo links. This was the original price. Please do not hang up. Again, we're making it much, much better than that, but you needed to see, even at a GemsTV price, what it was. Now, here's what we're going to do. Necklaces, you can see there's a lot that goes into this. We're going to match the price of the ring. So, Pamela, Indeed, California, Arizona, Georgia, we're going to go down to the same price that the ring was. So if you want the two together, it's almost the same amount of gold weight. Why not, right? But that would be about $600 for the ring and for the necklace. So $1,200 for the set. Unbelievable beauty. Think about it. Yeah, they should be a whole lot more for both of them. I mean, this is just crazy, but I love it. I mean, I'm really happy. We're kicking off our weekend sale. This is a little sneak preview tonight of the $18 million spring inventory blowout. It's going to be happening all weekend long. And so our weekends kick off here on Friday, and they said, oh, go ahead, have some fun tonight. So $597, one chance left. There are 10 separate sapphires, exactly, for 3.26 carats. Golly, I would have bought it if there were 11, but now that there's only 10, I don't want it. No, that's not true. But it hooks with a little lobster claw clasp on the back, keeps it very secure, and it's got a lot of big, beautiful, brilliant color. Hold the lines and you win. If there only would have been 11, I would have bought it. So, what the heck? Why don't you want to jump right into the opal earrings? I'm really crazy about these, and I know so many of you loved our opal ring that we had in our last hour. Now, these are jelly opals, surrounded in tanzanite. Again, look at the beautiful colors within. Oh, you guys told me to push them forward in order to get them out of the light, didn't you? Oh, that does work. Great. I had to learn that after all this time. Let's scoot them up here a little more. So yeah, jelly opals, gorgeous color, 14 karat gold, surrounded in tanzanite. Are you willing to play for item number 67414? A carat 60, an Australian white opal, 2 trillion shaped tanzanites, big ones up at the top, and 22 additional rounds. End of stock. Last of stock at a price that's going to make your head swim. It's a great low price. Yeah, you can kind of see the fire coming out of the one on the left, can't you? Or from where your perspective is, you see it more on your right, don't you? There. It's hard to photograph on TV. These have a lot of great color. Jan and James and Karen and Audrey, they say, I want some of that. Bessie's on the phone line. Oh, yeah. A button-style earring, beautiful gelatinous jelly opal. I'm loving them. I think they're really great. You should try these on for size. They're wonderful. Take them home and try them on. You know, bathing suits and earrings, when you buy them retail, they don't usually let you return them. But we have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee for all the jewelry that you buy with us here at GemsTV today. See the color play and the way the light moves around the surface? Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like a hologram, isn't it? Loving that. Okay, so here we go. This will shock you. If you have a tanzanite ring and you're looking for a companion pair of earrings for that tanzanite ring, most definitely come here. I would confirm now, but the great news is $299 is not the best we can do. It's end of stock. So $299 was in the past, all the better I could promise, but I can actually go better tonight because we're playing all the rest. 4 chances. I'd confirm absolutely now, guys. Indeed, we're going to guarantee you again, our price continues to chip away. You're at $275 and falling. Barbara got hers, Anna got hers. Cheryl and Penny are talking to network representatives. Audrey got a pair. Bessie, come on back, you know. Victoria's on the phone lines now. You must confirm or you're going to miss out. There's only 1 pair left. The final price will be $257. It's the lowest price in the history of GemsTV. You're going to love that. Now, when we last spoke, we were in the midst of showing you some beautiful lemon citrines and citrine pieces. We're going to continue on with that here in just a moment. Again, final call, final price. They're all going to the web. Web buyers, you've got to check out. All right, so I've got a pendant for you in lemon citrine that has been on our best sellers list, actually. It also is gold on sale. Gold on sale. Now, up at the top, you're going to see diamonds, and if you've been following the show tonight, you know that when I say gold on sale, it usually indicates a certain price. Exactly. And not only are we going to get you to that magical special price, which I'm not allowed to say ahead of the game starting, but we're actually going to beat it. So this is why I'm encouraging you to call me now. Make sure you're on the phones as quick as you can. These are 18 by 13. Quite a special little bargain here. I mean, can you get an idea for scale? Let me show you with the ruler. Gigantic color and big scale. About 1 inch, maybe a little bit more gracious to the very top of that articulated bail. This color just reeks of sunshine, doesn't it? That's got that perfect balance of the yellow and the green together. They call it Oro Verde quartz. A lot of the designers are using it, but they've been complaining they can't find enough material for it for spring. South Dakota, new buyers already talking to network representatives or having placed that call. Now with 37 in the game, I'm going to recommend that you again use, yes, you got to use Gems Express if you have the ability. They have no idea, do they? You guys, it's under $100. Now, here's the thing. Some of you will win and some of you will not. We go to $97. I would just wear a simple, maybe you don't wear a lot of colored gems. You wear this with a simple pair of gold hoops, you know, to add a little color, a little spice to your wardrobe. I think this color is a wonderful way to liven up gray and navy blue and black, chocolate brown. All of the neutrals look just so much better. This is like $11 a carat, guys. Yeah, so you should. If not for you, you should think about gifts. 60 seconds to be on the phone line. So many people are buying multiples now. That's good, Juanita. Go for it. Get yourself a beautiful pendant. It's got great scale, wonderful size. Somebody's asking if we have anything bigger. The answer to that question is yes. It's bigger, but it's a different shape. You want to play it next? The pendant, we have another lemon citrine pendant with champagne diamonds. It's really long. Let's do it. I'll show you your choices so that you can make a pick. All right, so choose your favorite. If you have a tendency to like the warm metals, then you go with this one. If you don't have a problem with the cooler colored metals like sterling silver, stick around for that. That's coming up next. Looks like a wine bottle, doesn't it? It does to me. I was thinking that would be a good gift for people you like to drink a lot of wine with. 17 chances, $97. Basically everybody here. Joni, Kathy, Carla, agreed. Juanita. All right, it's last call here with just seconds on the clock. Hold the lines and you should be a winner. Okay, so this one's in sterling silver. It's 50730. And yes, to answer your question, it is bigger. It's bigger in length, it's bigger in breadth, isn't it? It's a big, beautiful gem. And up at the top here, let's talk a little bit about champagne diamonds. There are 20 champagne diamonds in the top of that bale. 20 champagne diamonds. And I'm told that if I can get enough of you on the phone lines, we can actually take the price less than the price of the last one that we saw. I love it. Got a nice big bale, 4.18 grams of sterling silver, 11.14 carats. This could be fun. Lemon citrine. Oh. And big enough to put on that new fancy Omega of yours. That Omega was amazing, amazing. Now, after we ran that 14 karat gold Omega, somebody came back and said, do you have any of the 6 millimeters remaining? The answer to that question is we do, and we are going to play it just a little bit later. Right? As soon as it gets out here, is that what the plan is? I do. You think in the bottom of the hour maybe in one game or something like that? Okay. So guys, the Omega that you asked for, the sterling silver and 14 karat gold reversible Omega, is coming up in just one game's time. Right now at $68. That's it. That's all. Great low price. Also, you're asking for gentleman's jewelry. There is a gentleman's ring that is in stock. It's a black and white diamond ring in a gentleman's size. Now, it could be worn by the ladies as well. And we've got a new discount on this as well. So maybe we'll play this after the Omega. What do you think? Sound good? All right, so we've got the Omega coming up. The gentleman's diamond ring is still to come. Lots of goodies. Don't go anywhere. If you're on hold, you should be good to go. So don't hang up, all right? It's a 26 by 10 for those that are playing along, and it looks like a wine bottle, which is why I love it. You know, I took a trip with one of my best girlfriends in the world to Napa Valley a few years ago. I think you should either go with a really good girlfriend or a love interest, because it can either be very, very romantic or just silly and fun. And we had a great time. I mean, if you think about it, maybe this commemorates that honeymoon that you took. Maybe you took it to Napa or Sonoma Valley. You know, maybe this is just, you know, a little something that you like to treat her to as you sip wine by the fireplace. New buyers, Marie, Phyllis, Karen, you can win. You got to confirm, though, $68. We'll close that game. So there's a really pretty, and I mean very big and boisterous looking Prasiolite in stock. And I wanted to play this today. This is item number, 64692. Yeah, the Omega's coming up next. So the Omega necklace, which is the 6 millimeter design, you guys, that is... right, yes. This is, the Omega is coming up in one game, and it also has a brand new price tag. All right, so guys, talk about a weapon of seduction. There's not many of these to play for, and Mark literally winced when he thought I was going to swing at him with this ring on. Yeah, this is a heavy one, isn't it, Mark? It's a green amethyst, a cushion cut that's 6.13 carats. There are 4 round rhodolite garnets, north, south, east, and west. There's over 11 grams of silver. We talk all the time about gold prices being high, but silver's at a 25-year high, isn't it, Alice? And the thing is green amethyst is becoming increasingly difficult to get in nice, big, dark colors, nice, big sizes and dark colors. This gemstone comes from Brazil and from Arizona primarily. And the Brazilian mine, if you talk to the miners right now in Brazil, they're saying the future of this gemstone is a little bit uncertain. I say that to you because I really believe that you should buy it in as big a sizes as you can find it in, and in as dark a color as you can. So this has got really nice dark color. It's got a big size. I think it's a winner. Excellent. Green amethyst, size 7 and size 8. Both sizes are available. Size 8 is the more limited of the two. There's only 16 available in total inventory in size 8. So I'm not sure how many in the size 8 we have in this game. It's even. Okay, thank you. 5 and 5. So we have 5 size 7s, 5 size 8s. Checkerboard faceted across the surface of that gemstone. Big, bold, and beautiful. I've never seen it before, and I'm just thrilled to have it in the show tonight. Again, as a collector myself, I love this gem. We call it green amethyst here at GemsTV, but it goes by many other names. It goes by vermarine. Some folks call it Prasiolite, which is the gemological name for it. I'm trying to think of some of the other names. Oh, some people call it green citrine, and I can see Darren giggling like a little girl. Do you have a name for it that's dirty or funny? Is that what it is? No? Darren's got the most wicked sense of humor out here. It's always fun to work on his team. You know, Darren, with that strawberry blonde hair of yours, this would be a color that if you ever had little girls, she should wear this shade, this beautiful green. Ladies, if you've got hazel eyes or green eyes or a little bit of red in your hair or strawberry blonde in the family, this color is very complimentary to you. Hold the lines, New York and California, Washington, you can win that price, $75. All right, so this back by your demand. I can't believe they gave it to me again. This is the 6mm Omega. This is the biggest Omega that we have in inventory. And actually, over the holiday season, this was another doorbuster. We bought a series of different sizes in Omegas for the doorbuster the day after Thanksgiving. This is the biggest one. Jerry Bartz, the head of the host, who I think you're going to be shopping with later tonight, he actually did some comparison shopping for us on this Omega, and he discovered that there were places that very comparable Omegas were running over $1,600. All right, so one side is 14 karat gold. The other side here is sterling silver. It's the silkiest of all of the Omegas. It's got a lot of bendability here, and it's also adjustable so that you can wear it as a 17-inch Omega, or with this adjustable chain, you can wear it out to a 20-inch. So earlier, we sold nearly 100 of them. Lucky us, we got 100 of them back in stock. And we would like to invite anybody who wasn't with us earlier to come on back. We got a customer that sent us an email. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. She said, I missed it. I got in at the tail end and I wasn't able to get it. Is there any way possible you could play it again? We brought out the gold version, but that's not what you wanted. You wanted the 6mm and you wanted this in sterling. And I can see why. I mean, after all, ladies and gentlemen, it's going lower than you'd ever thought possible. That 14 karat gold Omega, which I adore, we had a $100 discount on that. That went down to $499. This is under $100. Under $100 for an Omega. That's not just one Omega, but it's a whole series of Omegas. It's the 14 karat yellow gold on the one side, the sterling silver on the other. We've got the sizing chain on it. It's $99. Now you know why we sold so darn many of them this morning. It's a wonderful gift idea. This is the big one, the big chunky Omega, but the one that lays properly because it's manufactured right, you know? We feel really strongly that you have a good quality experience when you shop with us here at GemsTV. And we get so much positive feedback on this particular Omega, all of them. But this one, I think, is really creme de la creme. You can feel the difference. It's like feeling fine fabrics. There is a difference, isn't there, Janet? So we've got new customers that are there. Scarlett, Ingrid is there, Karen and Mary. You know, Norma. If you're on hold, I'm sorry about that, but we will take care of you if you're on hold. If you have the ability to use Gems Express, it's in your best interest. I mean, seriously, honestly, truly, you guys know Jerry Bartz. He's as honest as the day is long. He did research on this for us and found that these were selling at about $1,600 at a competitor over the holidays. We had them manufactured for us specifically as a doorbuster value, and we now just went down lower. So $99 while supplies last. Loving it, and so are you. Press the number 9 key if you can to go through Gems Express. The hold key, or pardon me, the hold key, that's what I should call the number 1 key. That's the hold key now. Now, pressing the number 1 key will put you on hold, but the hold's not too bad. Yeah, now it's the hold key instead of the number 1 key. What is that, about a 2-minute hold? All right. So actually, the hold is under a minute at the present time, with the call center representatives really doing a great job. Everybody on the phones is going to be a winner. Again, it's silky, it's soft, it's flexible, and if you don't have a 6mm, it's really nice to have one because you can wear it without a pendant and really have it look nice, look beefy. So much more durable than a herringbone. Remember your first chain that you ever bought for yourself? It might have been a herringbone chain. This is like a herringbone, only better, because a herringbone chain gave you that nice flat surface. It's so highly reflective, but your herringbone probably kinked and became unusable after a few years, right? This is really sinewy and flexible, having the yellow gold on the one side and the sterling silver on the other. And the idea of being able to wear it really with any size you choose is great for layering. When you're younger, a 16-inch might fit, but when you get older, maybe you need a 20. It just happens. Or maybe you're wearing a different neckline. One day you're wearing a V-neck, the next day you're wearing a crew neck. Look at the flexibility on that Omega. This one's made right, Sharon and Carol in Virginia. So I'm thrilled that you were able to get in. I hope you do enjoy your evening, and I can't wait for you to have it. It's going to be delivered just 2 days after processing. We're almost at the end of our time together. I've got about 20 minutes or so to show you a lot more beautiful jewelry. So with those of you on the phone line, everybody on the phone lines will be a winner. So you will get one if you're on hold, and I would most definitely hold that line. If you have the ability to use Gems Express, go for it. And web buyers, there's so many of you, make sure you check out, okay? Yeah, you don't want to take somebody else's Omega, you know what I mean? If you don't want it. And don't forget about it. That would, oh gosh, that would break my heart. If I thought I had an Omega coming and I had forgotten to check out and then it turns out I missed it at this price, this is so far below where it should be, isn't it? When they make an Omega, again, it's not easy to make. It starts with a mesh chain. That mesh chain is then pulled very taut. They do it under 40 pounds of pressure, and it's knit with a singular strand of gold or silver. Then they go back, and if you look really tight, you can see that it looks like little bars of gold here. That's actually the wrapping of the metal. That's gold that's wrapped around and around that mesh chain, which makes it very flexible, obviously. This isn't going to fade, that's right. It's not going to fade, it's not going to go away. Did you know that all the gold ever mined in the world still exists? I'm talking about since the early beginnings of mankind. Today's dentistry is tomorrow's jewelry. Maria, Gloria, Joanne, and all the gold that's ever been mined in the world up until this date would all fit into a room that's about an average-sized living room. Isn't that something? Really blows the mind. Okay, anyway, next up, something for the fellas or for the ladies. It's a unisex piece from our Silhouette collection. It's a black diamond ring, black and white diamonds actually, under 70253. 70253. There's only 5 of these to be had. It's got a brand new discount. You've got the white diamonds coming down the side. Again, those handsome black diamonds in the center. It's very tailored and beautiful. It's got a full finish on the back, and it's perfect for him or for her in a size 10. We don't offer very many size 10s. Most what we offer is in 7 or 8. Black and white, such a handsome color story for him or for her. So few in size 10 available, and so few rings that are unisex that can be worn by him or by her. Nice bright shine on the shoulder. Again, just 5 chances to play. Half a carat, basically about 45 points. Hey, if you're on hold the line. You will get your Omegas, and you can say me too on this. Web buyers, again, I want to encourage you to go and check out. Make sure you do so. Nice finish, again, as I mentioned. Diane loving it from Arizona. Me too. It feels good. So silky. I bet. Now, I know we've got a request for the 4mm reversible Omega. We had the gold version. We do not have the silver gold version today, so I'm sorry about that. Maybe I can work that out for tomorrow. We'll see. Believe me, I would if I could. $11.69 before we really get cooking here. So again, I need to see how many of you would have an intent to play. Now that you know the range in which we can play, and $11.69 seems fair, who's going to join Lydia and Lisa and Diane and the new player in this game? Now the thing is, when they're competitive games, the prices go down, and this is not our markdown. We've got another idea in store, so you want it? You got to call now so I can see that you're out there. Again, not a lot of time remaining in the show. I think for the remainder of the show, we're going to be moving relatively quickly from the sounds of it. We've got some wonderful little themes put together for you and jewelry that's really quite special. 1009. I know you're on hold, but I'll tell you what, yes, you press number 9 to go through Gems Express if you can. 10 grams of gold. Figure it about $80 a gram. There's about $800 just in the gold, Lydia. And we're at $7.99. That's not taking into consideration the labor, the black diamonds, the channel setting of the white diamonds. I don't know if we're going to get many more of these in stock or much more at all, especially in the size 10. $7.99. Do it now. Visa, Master, American Express, and Discover card. Handsome as can be, Rose. You'll love it. He'll love it. And that nice finishing work is just the icing on the cake, isn't it? When something feels good, it's just so much more pleasurable. You know, it appeals to all of the senses. I love it. Can you smell a bargain? One chance left, $7.99 from the Silhouette collection. You're seeing 45 round black diamonds, 10 round white diamonds, Colorado, Arizona, Tennessee, 10.2 grams, 45 points, and it appears to be sold out. Get your name on a backup if you must on that. That's a really good deal. All right, so we have some incredible offerings here each and every day at GemsTV, but this is the one that actually caught my mother's attention. I remember the day that it came in. My mom, Pat, she loves this pendant. It's a little insect at the bottom that caught her eye, that little flutterby. Isn't that cute? It's a fancy sky blue topaz. That's 23.7 carats, 4.3 grams of sterling silver. It's 68359. A 19 millimeter pair. Me too. I love the cut. I love the color too. There's just something special about this pendant. And I think we can all agree that it looks like it should be, you know, a small fortune, but it won't be Holly. I guarantee you that. Who's going to join Holly here? It's end of stock. Nice and deep into the basket, an articulated bail. It's really heavy, and you can see right to the Q-lid of the gemstone, that last and final facet. Like a sparkling droplet of water. The color is a true baby blue. Perfect for Easter Sunday and beyond. Ideal not only for spring and summer, but also for the November, December babies. It's a killer pendant, and I hope you do participate. Clearance. In fact, for the next 5 or 6 pieces, we're going to be seeing lower than ever clearance prices. Again, the games aren't huge. We've got 29 in the game, but the prices are tiny, tiny. So if you see a silhouette that appeals to you, do what Holly and the 3 new buyers did. Call really nice and early because it's about to become a free-for-all here. Bet you never thought it could go to $99 again. This is really unique. Butterfly, symbolic of social success, transformation. Again, as you move forward to Easter, this could be an incredible, you know, Easter gift for someone that you care for. $99 in that beautiful shade of blue. I love, love, love the way that butterfly wraps around the bottom of that stone. Susan's now on the phone lines. Holly is back for a second glance. Good job, girls. $99. Very, very large, very flamboyant. Absolutely, I agree. And sterling silver, a phenomenal piece. I remember when it first came in. To work it down under 200 was a lot of work. Again, we had to really beg and plead and really get it to happen. And now, not just under 200, but $99. I mean, give me a break. Marina, Sharon, Ingrid, good job, girls. Thank you for calling. We now have Victoria and Rebecca in on the game. Again, I hope you really understand that what you're receiving is not an ordinary blue topaz pendant, but something with a lot of style and a big presence. About 1.25 inches top to the bottom. And again, that sweet little butterfly. We only have a minute remaining. The clock's been relocated. You see it over there on the bottom? Yep, it's now in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. So what that means to you is you have to be on the phone lines before the clock or the quantity hits 0. New customers to the left and to the right, Ohio there, California. We have almost 30 people on the phone line. So guys, your odds are about 1 in 2, Kathleen, about 1 in 2. Be aggressive, girls. Take charge of this destiny as Lisa checks in by pressing the number 1 or 9. All right, now when we close the game, and the game is going to be closing in about 20 seconds or so, if there are any remaining, we'll honor the price for the 22 of you that are on the phone lines, but that's only while supplies last. We're very close to beating the clock. Plus, I've got a couple of web bidders in on this game, so if they don't check out, we'll start a wait list for you if you'd like. I would be tenacious. I wouldn't give up. I think it's a great pendant. So my mother, you know, my mom has good taste. She worked in the jewelry industry for a long, long time as well. She spotted this when we first brought it in. It's a great piece. Congrats. It looks like Mamelli or Mamel might have closed that game. All right. So this is really unusual. I've never presented this before. Wow. Wow, that's really intriguing. Check this out. Yeah, it looks like a big egg, doesn't it? Something I'm hungry for breakfast. This is 63516. That's, you know what else it looks like? It looks like it's Balinese, doesn't it? Mother of pearl. All those little pieces, they're like little mosaic tiles of mother of pearl. Wow, that's really cool. It's like a Fabergé egg. Amethyst and citrine, Mozambique garnet, and sky blue topaz. Where's this been hiding all my life? This is 11.5 grams of silver as well. What a cool ring. Could we potentially play big? 20. Oh, excellent. 23 to play. Yeah, this is really ultra cool. Very, very hip. It's only been seen one other time on the air. I didn't even know it existed. I think this is hot. Now, we had a pendant that matched it at one point. It's like a little spider web of silver in the back. I can't even imagine the labor that goes into this. Every single one of these tiles, just like if you've ever made a mosaic or you've ever taken classes on stained glass, man, there's a lot of work that goes into that, a lot of beautiful intricacies. I happen to be a Tiffany lamp collector. I like Tiffany style lamps a lot. And I just think they're so beautiful. And this reminds me kind of that, the way it all comes together. Although you'd never know it, they're in one place, I'm in another right now. But yeah, I miss my beautiful lamps. So 208 before we crash. Oh, this should be really exciting. We're going to be going 70, 80% off. Wow, it should have been close to $100. It's $29. Oh yeah, I mean, it's very taste specific. I love it personally. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just love handcrafted artwork. That's why I was saying it looks a little Balinese, the way the silver comes around the top of those mother of pearl pieces. This is so intricate. It had to take them a long time to make it. So Nancy and Jean and Lou and Elsa and Carolyn and Rebecca, you have to confirm there are 13 chances left. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cool. It's a conversation piece. I mean, I see a lot of jewelry. Oh, yeah, it's so cool. I mean, many people collect those collectible eggs. It has kind of that look. It also, a lot of people collect mother of pearl pieces, you know, serving dishes and things like that. It's just great. And then you have, again, the beautiful garnets up at the top, the peridot down here. I think it's really special, and you do too, and I'm really happy for you. Hey, if you're on hold, you're going to win. It's only $29 of fun in a box. Comes delivered just 2 days after processing. Definitely one that would be wonderful for an index finger. It's over 1 inch. If you're on hold, don't give up. But if you have the ability to press the number 9 key and use Gems Express, that's really the better way to go, Jack and Virginia. Okay. Alrighty. Sure, that sounds great. Do you have your heart set on that? Okay. Because I'll tell you what I have my heart set on, tongue-in-cheek I say that, is the heart series that you put together. Yeah, the ruby, yeah, the pendant, and then I also really like that ruby ring. Is that okay? Okay, sounds good. All right, that one's gone. Everybody on the phones should win as long as you don't hang up. Very cool ring. That hip, that looks like something you might like. Isn't that hot?
Yes.
Very, very hip. You may have it. There you go. Works like that. I find a happy home for it. Okay, now you've seen these before, but you might not have seen them at the sale price. They were brought in actually right before Valentine's Day. I love these. These are all in rubies, natural rubies. You're going to feel like a princess when you put these on. These could be from a dad to a daughter. This could be an anniversary present. This is the real thing. And I don't know if you've noticed, if you watch us with regularity, you might have recognized this. We have not had many rubies at all today. All the rubies have been pretty much pulled out of inventory. There's not a lot left at all. And so I want to try to clean up some of these short lots and give you an opportunity to buy them before, they're not in stock anymore. So these are fancy Madagascan rubies, 2.5 carats or 16 fancy cuts, 1.72 grams in the gold weight. Beautiful earrings. I mean, they're so bright and lively, and they don't disappear. If you've got longer hair, these are the bigger ones. We actually brought these earrings in I think 3 different sizes. These have got a really great carat weight when you consider that they're over 2.5 carats. These are natural, beautiful, gorgeous rubies from Madagascar, and you're going to get them on sale. Super on sale. Again, you think about Mother's Day coming up. This will make a great Mother's Day gift. July will be here before you know it. This is the July Babies birthstone. The amount of work that it takes to create these, they have to put together almost like a little jigsaw puzzle. And there's 11 to play. It's a healthy game, without a doubt. We've got pretty good stock, but this is the entire stock, girls, and this could be the final bon voyage for these, if you will. Birthdays, anniversaries. Some women just collect heart motifs, don't they? Want to show you the original price so you can really appreciate the wonderful sale price. Now you might be thinking, oh, I've already seen them before. I'm not interested. You have never seen them as they are going to be tonight. $4.99. We sold a lot of them initially, but they've been here for a while, and I'm willing to really give them a discount. So I want to show you what would be a great sale price. You ready? Oh, is this the first time ever? It's got to be. Because I've seen these for $249 forever, $199, $199. Oh my gosh, this is a great day to be buying these earrings. I knew I loved them. Very happy to have brought them in. And now we're in single-digit danger, only $199 in gold. White gold here. So all you see are the beautiful rubies, all fancy cut. Wow, what a treat. What a treat. What a treat. Might be something you do for yourself. You have 60 seconds to be on the phone lines. As long as you're on the phone lines before we close the game, we'll honor the price. Of course, that's while supplies last. We accept Visa, Master, American Express, and Discover Card. And you know there's only 4 precious gemstones in the entire kingdom. Emeralds, rubies, sapphires, diamonds. I mean, there have been whole cities that have been traded in the pursuit of beautiful, beautiful rubies. Kubla Khan once traded an entire city and its inhabitants in the pursuit of a beautiful ruby. We started with 11, we're down to the final 4, and these are from a distance you can really see. We have a ruby ring as well that's going to be coming up. Looks like we beat the clock. I'll give you a look at the ruby ring as we move on, and that's coming up. This ruby ring's coming up in 2 games' time. So the rubies are also from Madagascar in that very pretty ring that's coming up in just 1 game. First, since we were doing a little heart motif, we thought it would be fun to bring you out this little sweet heart pendant. Gold, very inexpensively priced. Have you noticed we've been taking our gold prices to a certain number whenever possible? Yes, we have. And so this beautiful little pendant would make any woman swoon, and it is at that magical price. You have to be on the phones, though. There's 25 to play. Most people realize that we have a high, mid, and low range in which we're allowed to play. Now, in order to get you to the low range, we have to see your enthusiasm on the telephone lines for this beautiful pendant. As long as you're there, like our last customer from New Braunfels, I just love it when she's here. New Braunfels is one of my favorite little cities in Texas. It's so much fun. And she's on the phones, and her Mozambique garnet is on its way, 85 points, and a gram 35 in yellow gold. You'll love it. It's gold on sale, and it would make a sweetheart of a gift for anybody, for Mother's Day, for bridesmaids, for a birthday, just because you can. $99, no more. That was a former price, believe it or not. That's at that magical under $100 price. But now you want to buy them in 3s, and the reason is you can make these into earrings in a snap. Be so simple. $63 and not done. Not done. I need a few more calls. Oh, already there. This is excellent. You guys, really, no doubt. Hurry is right. We're almost done. We have the ruby ring still standing by. Jerry Bartz is coming up. $54. Oh my gosh, too low. Crash that price up. No, we can't do that. We're already crashed down to $54. So the new customers that are there, California, Idaho, Michigan, California, times 3 or 4. Illinois is there. We got a lot of Californians on the phone lines tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. $54. Now this ruby ring that's coming up next, there's not a lot of those to play for, but I think it's a really special ring. Be ready for that. In fact, you might want to call a little bit early. These are flying out the door. You know what to do now, right? To confirm, you press the number 1 or the number 9 key. This is gold. Gold set, a beautiful garnet, and you got it for $54. This ruby may potentially be the very last game of our segment. We'll see how it goes. It all depends on you. So we're going to move as fast as we can. You do the best that you can, and who knows, we may have one more game in us, we may not. This is 6-1-300. 8 round rubies, 16 round diamonds, 7.12 grams of 14 karat gold. Excellent. It's been a wonderful day in the neighborhood. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. As I look at this and we get ready to partay, I thought I'd let you know that Jerry Bartz is going to have a bracelet to match your new ring. Wouldn't that be phenomenal if you could get the ring and then come back and get the bracelet? That would be exciting. So that bracelet's coming up with Mr. Bartz right after the break. Well, I don't know if it's right after the break, but soon after the break. Now, this ring had been over $800. It's marked down as we kick off the big weekend sale, marked down to $299. Never has it been this low. I love the whole overall feel of this piece, don't you? Oh, we're almost out of time, so we'll give you 60 seconds to be on the phones. Now, although I'm rushing you to the phones, you still have through the break to get your order processed. So we're going to go ahead and honor this price through the break for Pennsylvania, for the new customer, and for Georgia on the phone line. There's room for one more caller if you want to hop in here quick like a bunny. It's got a nice solid finishing, Linda. All right, so we will take care of as many of you as we can. You've got about 30 seconds remaining on the clock. 76 points in total weight, over 7 grams of gold. You know, if you look at the current retail pricing on gold, I've been using about $80 a gram as a rough retail price on that gold. So $80 a gram times about 7 grams of gold is about $500 plus just in the gold. We've had this ring for over $800 in the past. It is $299 with 2 remaining. So it's got a real carefree, really fun look. Some of you may own this in Colombian emerald. You might want to come in here and pick it up in the ruby. It's just gorgeous. Now with just seconds remaining, Mr. Bartz is coming up in the next segment. He's got all kinds of gorgeous things for you. Yes, special gemstones galore, amethyst, fancy diamonds, necklaces, and of course, that gorgeous bracelet I was telling you about. So go check out if you're on the web. Make sure that that shopping cart is clean and clear. Continue to process on your ruby. I'll see you next time. Jerry Bartz is up next. Thanks again.